Up in the guard position tonight, Clark. Should be a fun battle for the fans.
I agree. I mean, every kid loves to dribble and shoot, so it's a blast to watch the pros do it, the best in the world. Plus, if there's any ankle breaking going on tonight, you know it's going viral.
Well, MP has told us that being an all-star is important to the way he wants to lead his team. And he's made it a goal to show everyone that he deserves that spot.
Well, you know, MP's done pretty well, and I'd say he could very well be on his path to an all-star selection. I do think he needs to up his game a bit and really stay consistent at delivering top-shelf performances to be more of a shoo-in.
And Grant, hot out of the gates, too. MP is the fastest ever to reach 1,500 assists and 5,000 points.
Well, it had been the great Oscar Robertson who did it in his first 200 games, but I guess MP just not that patient.
Draymond Green, so smart as a player. He'll exploit those gaps in the defense.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to catch up with Steve Kerr. His team is facing off with the Ant-Man, Anthony Edwards. As far as how they plan to defend him, Coach said it'll be a team effort. They plan to rotate who has him defensively, and Coach's words were, Ant is so special. You have to guard him with the numbers. Guys?
Thank you for that, Allie. And the Wolves still seeking their first title, Clark.
Yep, the Lakers won 5 championships when they played in Minneapolis, VA, way in the day. The Timberwolves joined the league in 1989, and they're still trying to bring another basketball title to the city.
So it's Minnesota now. The Warriors getting their last shot to go. Yep, that one's good.
Well, Edwards looking almost automatic there. Didn't wait too long to put that shot up.
Here's Mr. Incredible. McDaniels covering. Mr. Incredible passes to Moody. Clock at 6. Here's Mr. Incredible. Three-pointer off the mark. The Timberwolves have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. The kick out to Edwards. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. And here's Dillingham from the arc. Oh, nice D from Curry.
Limited success for them early on here, but don't expect that to continue.
Mr. Incredible, good. Grant, how about the meteoric rise of MP? He's reached 10,000 points.
Yeah, I mean, getting there faster than none other than LeBron James. I mean, remember LeBron broke Kareem's career points record. So I'd say MP is on a great pace.
Here's Randall. After the Warriors picking up a basket just a moment ago. Outside McDaniels. Reed sets a screen. McDaniels got room. Cash money on the open jump shot. 1:49 left in the first quarter. Here's Mr. Incredible, guarded by Edwards. Mr. Incredible. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
Boy, they need to ride him as far as he can take them because he is pedal to the metal right now.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. And a new group getting ready for the Warriors. Richards is checked in for Green. Hachimura comes in for Kuminga. Poole, he's checked in for Moody. And Jaden Ivey subbed in for Stephen Curry. And Minnesota has possession. Following the score by Golden State. Inside, here's Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
Gobert plays as tough at the rim offensively as anybody in the league.
Here's Mr. Incredible. Herder defending. He buries it from 3. Mr. Incredible's got 15.
And they've settled in quickly. Today, a nice flowing rhythm to their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possession.
Johnson for 3. Drills it from deep.
Oh, so solid from deep. Johnson wanting to respond.
Mr. Incredible passes to Poole. Here's Mr. Incredible. Five to shoot. Fires from way outside. Oh, it goes! Are you kidding? He hit it!
How about that?
Wow. And what an incredible achievement from MP recently. Grant, he turned in one of the most efficient games you will ever see.
Well, you talk about what it means to dominate. MP was the definition of that with his performance. Now, everything fell for him, and it looked like he was a man amongst boys.
Here's Mr. Incredible. The Timberwolves getting their last shot to go. Another three for Golden State.
That's 3 in a row from out there now, so they've got to do a better job contesting.
Here's Johnson. Last game, 26 points for him. To the middle. Oh, deflected. And so it's the Golden State Warriors, ending the quarter up 10. Their work from distance has been impressive, and it's put them in this lead. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Warriors.
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
Yeah, also, you got to appreciate how unselfish they've been. I mean, the ball movement has been impressive, and the assist numbers are off the chart.
On the court for the Timberwolves, Randall and Gobert are in the middle. Trey Jones is out there with Kevin Huerter. And it's Johnson in at the small forward. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks. Well, Mr. Incredible in their last matchup against Sacramento played some superb basketball. He ended up with 41 points, and he was dealing assists all around. And he was huge for them in that one. Talking to his coaches pregame, they hope he can repeat that performance with another one here tonight. Back to you.
Thanks as always, Allie. Great report. Well, that was an incredible night for him. They rode him to that win.
And he was more than happy to carry them, B.A. He might still be feeding off that performance heading into this one.
Yeah, you know, all indications are that he feels good coming into this one. Feels confident that he can build on that prior success.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. And the Warriors make some changes. Wiggins comes in for Richards. And it's Stephen Curry in for Poole. Anthony Edwards is checked in for Minnesota. Lets the three fly. The Warriors pull it in. It's an understatement to say they're on a roll. They're coming in on a 15-game winning streak.
And it is very impressive, but it's also interesting. I mean, even sitting here at the broadcast table and the storyline this group has created has you just impressed and a little scratching your head because we expect drama and a certain amount of unpredictability with this crew. That's not gone away, but I tell you, this team seems to be minimizing or mitigating the volatility. They seem to be a lot more solid of late. Not his best work at all. This is a quarter he'd rather forget.
And the Warriors pushing it up now.
And I think that play tells you everything you need to know. They're simply playing at a higher level, getting a steal and turning it into quick points.
Well, that's a fantastic view there from the AT&T Connected Cam. Timberwolves trail by 20. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second to end the drought. And it's good on the layup. Grant, you played in a more physical era of the NBA. Now it seems like the league is trying to strike a balance there.
I think you're spot on, B.A. There's been some back and forth, trying to keep the game free-flowing and physical. The league's trying for the best of both worlds.
Mr. Incredible, good. Mr. Incredible's got 34.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
We've got liftoff here, folks. Once Edwards sprints past the defense, it is an absolute wrap.
The kick out, Curry. And the Warriors with another three.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Edwards looking it over. Outside Huerter. Randall against Wiggins. And it's Randall with the jam.
You know, once he has the positioning he wants, he's ready for the big finish. Julius Randle throwing it down.
Clark, when you look at the evolution of Julius Randle, talk about his playmaking.
Yeah, he's worked on trying to see things as they develop.
Oh, my. Let me just say hard on that one, B.A. A great dunk off an even better move.
Yeah, terrific move, man. Did not hesitate to put the defender on his back and then put the hammer down.
And it's Edwards with the ball for Minnesota. That'll be their second of 3 games total on this road trip. And he makes it.
He's really carrying the load, but no man can do it all by himself.
The 3. Randall pulls down the board. Timberwolves trail by 20. Pass to Edwards. The 3 is up. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
And credit his teammates for feeding him all quarter.
The Warriors have gotten 7 of 13 attempts to go here in the second. Here's Mr. Incredible. He's got 36 points. Sends it home from three-point land.
His shooting has been fantastic, and this team has leaned on him.
Edwards finds Gobert. Outside Edwards. Again, the Timberwolves score.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if he's stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors sitting on a comfortable 21-point lead at the end of the quarter. And they've been shooting the lights out from the arc. All those threes have this poised for a blowout. And don't go far. We'll be right back.
Great to have you with us. And guys, allow me to digress. Anybody care to explain what I saw in the catering area a few minutes ago?
No.
And now, how about those first 2 quarters of play? Just a dominating performance for Golden State.
Well, we all saw it.
And that is going to do it.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. The Warriors lead by 21. Kuminga plays the 4 with Draymond sliding up to the 5. Then there's Stephen Curry, then it's Moses Moody, and it's Mr. Incredible in at the 2 guard. And that's the group for Steve Kerr as we begin the second half. Outside Edwards. Reed sets a screen. Edwards, no good.
Well, he won't miss many of those, not when he gets a good look like that.
Back to Green. Here's Mr. Incredible. He's got 42. Down to 5 on the shot clock with the fadeaway. Randall pulls down the board. Randall's got 4 rebounds in the game. McDaniels inside. He's watched by Kuminga. Randall against Curry. Randall can't hit. They've got a commanding lead.
It just seems like everything is going their way.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. Draymond Green's talked about his mind for the game. He said, I've never been the tallest or the fastest. We all have gifts. My IQ is a gift that was enhanced by great coaches. I was taught the game properly, so I'm very fortunate and extremely thankful for the coaches that I've had in my life. Brian, back to you.
Paying tribute. All right, thank you, Allie. Here's Dillingham. He's covered by Curry. Here's Edwards. It's rebounded by Golden State.
Not the start you want coming out of the locker room missing 3 straight like that.
Oh, it's so easy for Kuminga to rise up to the rim.
Over a minute and a half now into this third quarter action. Outside Edwards. Randall outside from behind the arc. And it's Stephen Curry with the rebound.
You hate to pile on, but his poor shooting night has really hurt the team.
No doubt, Stephen Curry is the best shooter of all time. Talk about what makes him special, Grant.
Well, B.A., he can hit shots under the most difficult circumstances, off balance, with only a sliver of daylight. And This is why teams often choose to double him the moment he crosses half court.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Well, it's no surprise Edwards has a football background, Clark. Just look at him.
Yeah, he is well put together, B.A. No question he could handle himself on the gridiron. You know, early on, he thought that would be his path. He's mentioned playing it professionally someday. How about that? I don't think it's a great idea, but interesting that he would even broach it. But if anybody could pull it off, he might be the guy.
He's really slowed down a bit here in the second half. He hasn't converted a 3 yet after the tremendous first half he had.
Randall, a screen on Curry. And here's Dillingham from the arc. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
You know, this guy never stops working. He's always going hard, and Randall's aggressiveness is what allows him to be such a good offensive rebounder.
Here's Mr. Incredible. He has 45 points, and they pick up 2.
He's been incredible tonight, seemingly scoring at will, really powering his team forward.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Now a timeout called by Minnesota. And Grant, the NBA has made it clear it's an 82-game league with its participation policy levying fines for teams resting star players.
Yeah, B.A. But, you know, at the same time, we've seen some, advocating for reducing the number of games, like Warriors coach Steve Kerr. You know, they're arguing for quality over quantity. We'll see how it plays out.
And Minnesota making a change here. Johnson's checked in.
Steal. First personal foul.
Rudy Gobert's checked in for Minnesota.
Now into the lineup for the Timberwolves, number 27, Rudy Gobert.
And Minnesota with possession here. Randall with it. He has a clear impact on this offense, putting up over 19 a game. Dillingham, no good.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it.
If you're looking for ways to help your team, that's last on the list.
Hey, that's crazy there. I mean, insane.
And the Warriors' shooting has been incredible, 72%. And a look now at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the fourth quarter. Another one falls! Amazing!
Oh, his elite offensive play has put him in an elite group. Impressive.
Yeah, when it comes to the number of 50-point games in a season, he's now 5th all-time. Jones, the pass to Randall. And here's Herter. Back to Randall. Takes the 3. Pure from three-point range.
Answering back at the other end, Randall showing no hesitation.
Pass to Poole. Again, Golden State.
Come on, guys. Check out the tenacity. There's no back down in this fella whatsoever.
Outside Johnson. Let's go with a 3. That's in. Coming off an assist from Jones.
I like Johnson's focus at the perimeter. He's pretty careful about when he shoots the 3.
Mr. Incredible passes to Poole. And here's Ivy from the arc. And the Warriors with another 3.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Herter passes to Jones. Back to Herter. Here's Johnson, and he makes it on the layup.
So explosive in the paint. Johnson doing whatever he has to beat the contest.
Golden State has gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the fourth. Pass to Poole. Here's Mr. Incredible. To the paint. Hachimura. And he gets it to go off the front iron.
Nice job by Hachimura. He is so good below the foul line.
For Minnesota, they've gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the fourth. Here's Randall. Good.
He's a new man this half, playing with much better intensity and getting results.
The Warriors have got all 4 shots to go in this final quarter. Mr. Incredible passes to Hachimura. Here's Mr. Incredible, covered by Johnson. Back to Hachimura. And he goes right over Rudy Gobert. Slams it down.
That is big time by Hachimura. No mercy at all.
A terrific view of that move captured on the connected cam, thanks to AT&T. And it's Jones with the ball for Minnesota.
2 minutes remaining.
Randall outside, takes a 3. Richards pulls it in. Richards has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Mr. Incredible passes to Richards, and that one is hammered home.
Since halftime, they have been efficient and effective, making Coach very happy.
Boy, I like the disposition and attitude since halftime. They're patiently looking for good shots.
Back to Randall, beyond the arc. The Warriors pull it in. Mr. Incredible's got 4 rebounds now.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Warriors.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
B.A., it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And this will get marked down as their 16th win of the year.
And this is a matchup that's really favored them so far. They've won the first 2 games of the season series, and with 2 more left, they'll be looking forward to the last 2 against the Timberwolves.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night from Mr. Incredible.
You look forward to playing with someone who doesn't just move the ball, but moves it with a purpose.
Now Randall, outside Johnson. Picked by Gobert. Johnson passes to Gobert. Outside Herter. Just 4 to shoot. The 3 on target from range.
It's nice they found their rhythm here, but the clock is just not their friend.
Now they're playing with urgency. They could have done it much earlier before the game was out of reach.
Pass to Mr. Incredible. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Hachimura, and it's slammed in by Hachimura.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
And so Golden State takes this one, and by a big margin, showing that they're the far superior team.